Have you ever wondered what it's actually like in one of the most recognizable 400 square foot prefab cottages in the country? Maybe you're looking to add a guest house in the backyard or downsize into something smaller, but are unsure what it actually feels like. Sure, it has a very unique look that's been modeled by others time and time again, but is it practical when you get up inside the thing? Well, you're in luck. Last night, I stayed in the A-Frame studio by Zoot Cabins here in New Holland, Pennsylvania, and am officially speaking from experience. Let's check this thing out. The A-Frame has dimensions of 13 foot 8 wide by 30 feet long, and the standout feature on this home is the look from the front. What we're looking at here is custom tempered glass, and it doesn't matter what time of day you look at it, day or night, it looks awesome. Now, I should mention that the aesthetic isn't the only good thing about the front of this home. I enjoyed my coffee from the inside looking out this morning, and I will be signing off on that experience. It was phenomenal. Rounding out the rest of the exterior, the A-frame is decked out with a combination of metal and wood. The wood is mainly dark with light accents, which looks awesome. And all in all, I am a big fan of both the design and decor. I am going to take a full tour around this home, but let's duck inside, see what it's all about. One last thing I'd like to point out on the exterior before heading inside is the roof line, specifically the A-frame section on the front of the home, because if you look up front here, that section only goes about 8 to 10 feet on the front of the home, and that does a couple things. Number one, you get the cool look from the outside. Number two, you get different sections within the home, which is not easy to achieve in a studio model. And number three, you get full height on most of the home. So watch for those things when we go inside. Welcome inside the A-Frame Studio by Zoot Cabins. Stay a while, won't you? As you enter in, there is a bit of a landing in this home, place to hang up my coat. But where I really want to start is one of my favorite sections right over here. One of the downsides of the typical studio model for me is the lack of designated spaces within the home. So it can feel like you're just kind of swimming in the thing. Am I in the living room or the bedroom? It can be hard to tell. That is not the case in the A-Frame studio, and the way that they've done that is with the A-Frame section on the front of the home. Hopefully you can see it in the shot, but it is crystal clear when you move from the bedroom into the living room, even though it is just one big open space, more or less. Now, a couple things that I want to mention about the home. Number one, the window on the front is more than just good looks, okay? So sitting here, looking out, even if you don't have a view like this, is going to be still very enjoyable. The other thing it's doing is letting in natural light and making the space feel bigger, because the end of the home basically doesn't exist. Obviously, the window's there, but it feels like the space just continues on, which is kind of nice. Another thing I want to mention is obviously this home was designed for hospitality. It's designed for people to come stay for a night or a week or two or whatever. And with that, I feel like they've done some cool stuff to make it more enjoyable for those types of stays. Let me show you. Heading from the front to the back, the next section you arrive in is the bedroom. And this section of the home is huge. Look at all these pillows. I just noticed that. They could have made the kitchen bigger. They could have made the living room bigger, but there are some extremes in this home, and I like it. There's one more I'm going to get to at the end, but the bedroom section, you can tell this home is designed for staying over. People come here to relax. They want to have a good sleep, and trust me, it is not hard to do within this home. Another cool thing I found out last night is they've got undermount lighting under the bed, which I haven't seen before, but am definitely a fan of. Directly across from the bedroom is the dining section, and then you move into the kitchen. So they've got a quartz countertop, they've got a drawer under the sink, they've got the 2-burner cooktop, coffee, and shelving up here for your glasses and cups and stuff like that. Storage over here, get to that in a second. Let's check out this bathroom. I don't know if this shot does it justice, but this bathroom is huge. They've got the walk-in shower over here. They've got double sinks over there, a toilet with shelving up above on that side. I think it's going to be easier to show it in the walkthrough portion of the video, so let's hop to it. All right, so starting at the front of the home, we're going to get another look at the A-frame right here. And one of the things that I forgot to mention is the lights within the A-frame that look so good at night are actually dimmable, which is just kind of a fun feature. You can adjust how bright those are. Coming around the side, this is our first look at this side of the home, and you'll notice they've got the corrugated metal there, and then we go to wood on this side. This window is above the bed. That's the one that goes into the shower. Now let's swing around and have a look at the back. This section that kind of bumps out off the end, that's the bathroom as well. That's where the sinks and mirror are. And as I come around the side, you'll see that they've got the corrugated metal on the back, and then we go back to wood. So there is a bit of transition on the exterior cladding on this home. So we're wood with the cedar accent on the entry here, and then we're back to metal on the A-frame. So why not? One more look at the front, and we'll head inside and just kind of walk through and talk about the different spaces from a different perspective. I just got to slide my shoes off real quick, and let's have a look around. So the interior finishing, this is all birch plywood that has been both primed and painted. I think it looks kind of cool. So here's a look at the living room section. You got the couch on one side, big window with the view out the front, chair in the corner, kind of an ottoman in the middle, and then they've got the TV on a shelf over there. I really like this space. This might be my favorite space in the entire home. It's really cozy. It's just kind of a little bit lower ceiling, and it does give that cozy vibe that works so well in a spot like this where you're coming to relax and just enjoy the space. Here's a look at the bed again. You got the window up above. They've got the shiplap accent behind the bed, night lights on either side going down to the night tables. And this is a space that I missed on the first go around. So let's have a look at the storage. In this side, you've got place to hang stuff right there. Obviously, I've just put my backpack and tripod on the ground. Another one over here, except it has the hot water tank. So you got a full-size hot water tank if you want to really spend some time in that walk-in shower and just enjoy it. You've got the water capacity to do it in the A-frame studio. Moving this way, this was a nice treat on arrival. Chocolate whoopie pie. My first, well, I didn't actually try it yet. I tried the chocolate chip waffles, and yeah, their taste. That's the dining section right there. You've got a spot for two people to sit and eat a meal, and there's the window up above, light fixture above that. Let's move down into the kitchenette. So we've got the 2-burner cooktop on this side. We've got the coffee maker in the middle, sink here. Underneath, you've got the typical under sink storage. On this side, you've got the apartment size under counter fridge, and up above those 2 shelves that I was talking about just a couple of minutes ago. I missed something over here, I just realized. So, which side does this open? This side. You've got a little bit more storage here. They're using it for more pillows. Just when I thought it wasn't possible, there is more pillows in this home. Down below, you've got some kitchen storage right here. So utensils there, toaster, and some pots and pans below that. Let's head into the bathroom. All right, so as you enter in, you've got the toilet on the left. I'm going to close this door with the shelving up above, and just appreciate the size of this bathroom. It really is spa-like. I was quite surprised the first time I walked in here. Going across the other side, you've got the walk-in shower, hangers for towels or house coats right here. It's a full tile shower right up to the ceiling on all sides. And then over this way, you've got the double sinks. And I like this feature right here. You can light this up a couple different ways, depending on your mood and what is making you look the best at the time. It's a very, very big bathroom for the size of the home, but you know what? I love it because in this setting, it just works really well. There you have it, folks, the A-frame studio from Zoot Cabins, a 400 square foot studio model with defined spaces. I can confirm that it is very enjoyable to stay in overnight and can't think of a reason why it wouldn't be for a longer period of time. I hope you enjoyed the tour. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next